Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to make oatmeal cake, and it is really good. What makes it so special though is the frosting, or the topping. It has coconut and pecans. It's really yummy. So let's get started. First, what we're going to do is we're going to put 1 cup of oatmeal in boiling water, and then we're just going to let it sit. And I've got old-fashioned oats here. Alright, so we're just going to give that a little stir, and then we're just going to let it sit. We're going to add it to our wet ingredients in just a few minutes. Alright, and for our wet ingredients, we need 1/2 cup of butter. There we go. And 1 cup of brown sugar. Alright, there's our cup of brown sugar. And then we're going to add 1 cup of granulated sugar. I feel like I'm making oatmeal cookies. It's all basically the same ingredients. And then 2 eggs. That looks perfect. And to that, we're going to add our oatmeal mixture. So the water is all soaked into there. So we're going to add that to our wet ingredients. Alright, and then we're just going to add our dry ingredients. Alright, we're going to add 1 cup of flour. Actually, it's going to be 1.5 cups. Alright, we've got 1.5 cups of flour in there. And then 1 teaspoon of baking soda. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And 1 teaspoon of salt. There we go. Okay, now we're just going to mix this until it's completely mixed. Let's start slow so we don't have flour everywhere. And if you like a little bit smoother batter, you could use the quick oats, but I prefer the oatmeal to be in the whole, in the old-fashioned state. Okay, that looks perfect. Alright, let's put this into the 9x13, and I did pre-spray the 9x13 with Pam, so you'll want to make sure and spray your pan before you put your cake batter in. Alright, and that's a thin enough batter that we don't even need to spread it around, it'll just do it on its own. And now we're going to go ahead and bake this for 30 minutes at a 350-degree oven, and it's already preheated. So let's put it in the oven and we'll see you back in 30 minutes. Oh, wow, that looks fantastic. Yum. Okay, we are now just going to let it cool. And while it's cooling, let's go ahead and mix the frosting or the topping. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in a 1/4 cup of softened butter and 2/3 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of milk, 1 cup of coconut, and 1 cup of chopped pecans. What we're going to do is we're going to put this under the broiler for just a couple of minutes. We're going to watch it super close, so don't put it in the oven under the broiler and walk away. You're going to have a burnt cake at that point. We've got that mixed pretty good. Let's go ahead and get it spread on our cake here. Okay, we've got that covered. Let's go ahead and put it under the broiler for a few minutes. All right, that's perfect. So that was 2 minutes in the oven under a high broiler. Got all nice and toasty, and oh, it looks delicious. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a chance to make this oatmeal cake. You'll really like it. The topping just totally makes the cake, and it has such a good flavor. I'll put the recipe in the description box below, and let me know if you have any questions or comments. Thank you so much for watching.